Raila Odinga's death has left Kenya's opposition divided and directionless. His party's decision to join President William Ruto's broad-based government after the 2024 protests blurred the line between dissent and cooperation, creating confusion over what and who the opposition now represents. His replacement and rightful heir remains in limbo. Here's a report.
The death of Raila Odinga, Kenya's most enduring opposition leader, has thrown both his party and Ruto's government into uncertainty, as veteran Senator Oburu Oginga is named interim leader to command one of Africa's most loyal voting bases. The death of Raila Odinga has left Kenya's politics in shock and transition. The firebrand opposition chief, who for decades dominated Kenya's democratic struggles and opposition movements, leaves behind a party and a political landscape in confusion and flux. Since founding the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, in 2005, Raila had remained its undisputed leader, guiding the party through 5 presidential elections, countless coalition deals, and several seasons of resistance. His death comes just months before he was expected to preside over ODM's 20th anniversary celebrations in November, planned to take place at the coastal city of Mombasa, a symbolic stronghold of his support. Raila died without publicly naming a successor, leaving his Orange Democratic Movement divided over whether to continue supporting President William Ruto's broad-based government. This alliance had blurred the traditional lines between government and opposition. Uncertainty now hangs over the party's future and its role ahead of the 2027 elections, when Ruto is expected to seek re-election. At the center of the turmoil is Edwin Sifuna, ODM's outspoken Secretary-General, who has urged unity during the mourning period but vowed not to back Ruto's bid for a second term. Sifuna, who leads a growing faction of younger lawmakers frustrated by ODM's entanglement with government, quietly launched a new political outfit called Kenya Moja. He has positioned it as an alternative movement outside ODM and as the nucleus of a generational shift in Kenyan opposition politics. Political analyst Dismas Mokua says Raila's death is a severe blow to the future of the ODM, which now faces deep internal divisions in his absence. ODM party was Raila and Raila was ODM. The party is likely to split in future, he says. Replacing Raila as leader of ODM is proving to be the party's greatest challenge. His 3 deputies, Vihiga Senator, Godfrey Osotsi, Kisii Governor, Simba Arati and Abdul Swamad Nasir, who is the governor of Mombasa, were chosen mainly to preserve regional balance, but analysts say none commands Raila's national stature. Some have cited Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o, a longtime ally and the party's first Secretary-General, as the most likely successor. Nyong'o, 80, briefly led ODM in 2024 when Raila took leave to campaign for the African Union Commission chairmanship, a role that bolstered his visibility as a steady hand within the movement. Siaya Governor James Orengo, another senior figure within ODM, is also seen as a potential successor. A longtime ally and rights advocate, Orengo shares Raila's reformist instincts and reputation for speaking truth to power. Among those positioning themselves to fill the void are his longtime ally and former running mate Kalonzo Musyoka, ex-deputy president Rigathi Gachagua, former Justice Minister Martha Karua, and former Interior Minister Fred Matiang'i. They are all vying to inherit a role that for decades seemed to belong to only one man, Raila. Raila's death may also unsettle the uneasy alliance he helped build with President Ruto. After last year's protests, Raila's backing was instrumental in stabilizing the government and quelling unrest. The deal gave several of Raila's allies senior positions in the cabinet and was widely seen as a truce between Kenya's 2 most powerful political camps. Now that he's gone, the balance that kept that coalition intact looks increasingly uncertain. Africa Bureau, WION, World is One,